What's popping, 10 people? Happy midday on this Thursday, and we in here. Thumbs me up for the one time if you don't mind. Listen, y'all, we've gotten a lot of requests for some up and coming videos, and I'm excited. Y'all keep them requests coming for the one time. Midday, and we in here. Okay. Now, first of all, I do want to shout out Pisces season. Shout out to all of the Pisces and future birthdays. It looks like there's a whole lot in the mukbang sector around here. A lot of Pisces energy. So, if God bless you to see another day, then I concur. Okay. Yep. Pisces season in full effect. Okay. Now, in this particular time, the energy is giving retraction, right? We had this burst of energy where you might have felt empowered. You want to conquer some goals. You want to start new things, finish the stuff that you started, right? But anytime there's a square Pluto or a new moon, there's going to be new energy. So be on the lookout for new moon energy. And don't get stuck in the moment. Always look at the bigger picture no matter what the season is giving. Because listen, it's a beautiful midday. Blog hogging with Loca. We in here, bitch. Yes, I'm so excited. Man, we got so much coming up because the ladies make sure that they, send those requests for videos. And speaking of sending requests for reaction videos, if you're new to the channel, girl, you better do yourself a favor. Hit the subscribe button, okay? Because we are on our way. Patience is a virtue. And so, I still beg for it, but do have some, okay? Not a whole lot, but we got some. So if you want to send a request for reaction in this time right now, you can do that, okay? You can do that by sending your request to roses@gmail.com. If I like the video, I'll honor it. If I find it intriguing, I'll honor it. If I don't, I won't, but I'll definitely let you know. Okay, we're going to exercise the copyright use law today, and any and everything we mention in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, meant for critique and whatever and whatnot like that. Yes. Hey, KT, baby. And so I'm so excited, y'all. Speaking of Pisces, it's my bestie birthday. Yeah. So, I want to come out and give y'all a little bit of Loca because by the time we get through tonight, I don't know if I'm going to be fit to come out here. Okay. I do have a live schedule. I might, depending on the support, depending on the energy, I might come out and do that live before we head on out today. Because I ain't going to be in the right shape to do no live later on. Okay. So I might go ahead and knock out that live earlier in the day, maybe in a couple of hours before I head out to enjoy the rest of my day. Okay. I need everybody to go send a request on IG to Loca, the coldest Libra. It is on the ticker below. Okay. We have a lost and found function coming up where we are accepting new, gently used items so that we can recycle, give back. I had a couple of requests, and you can also email me as well if you are interested in receiving some of the donated lightly used items. Okay. As I mentioned, I have a lot of them myself. We have an event premiering, soft opening, okay? Get people used to the idea on the 19th of March at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So all you got to do is send me a request on IG. I hope to see everybody there, okay? This could really be a great thing, okay? Please also be sure to go check my community posts daily. I am, doing suggestive channels requests. So any channel that I feel like needs a big up or deserves a big up, I'm posting either the link or the actual channel on my community posts, okay? Yeah, let's support Black YouTubers. I've always been about that life because I love to see people, just trying to do their thing for the one time. It's a beautiful midday, y'all. Get into it. Midday. Blog Hog with Loca. Y'all, you just into the room, thumb me up for the one time. Now, I got something interesting that I want to touch on today. Shout out to all my mods. Yes, beautiful people. What's popping 10? And we in here, okay? I don't know, y'all. It's just been, everything has just been such a blessing. And I just hope that others are receiving that. If you are in good health, or maybe your health ain't so good, maybe you pulling through no matter what the circumstances are. Listen, you got something to brag about, bitch. Okay. Yes. If you didn't wake up miserable, wake up with negativity on your mind, and you got up and thought about the good things, looked at the overall picture, bitch, you blessed. Okay. Now I want to get into something that I watched. I want to shout out a couple of people for the one time. I think this would be a pretty interesting topic to talk about. Okay. Really quick before we get into these celebrities, everything should play hand in hand, right? So it's important that, you know, we pay attention to detail. I do recognize that there is a need for, yes, Michelle, I recognize, hey, Annie Pooh, I recognize there's a need in most people with a soul to want to do right, bring out the important stuff. If I could ever be an inspiration for that, listen, I don't mind that. I actually am hoping to start a trend of positivity. God is always working, y'all. And no matter what another human being says about you or what narrative they try to paint about you or towards you, there's always a bigger picture. The truth will always prevail. Do you understand? And so no matter how low you think you are in life, girl, you better remember the time where you made it out of that dark spot or made it out of that rut that you was in. And it may not have been the people that helped pull you out of it that you expected. It could have just been somebody that was breezing on through, or the person that you least expected. And that's just how the universe works. You never know, you know, who might be sent or called on to lend you a helping hand. That's why it's important to stay positive. None of us are perfect, but listen, that universal, powerful energy that we call God is always setting examples for us. And we have many in our own life that we may not even acknowledge. But I was really proud today to see a certain video on a particular channel. Now, this would be on a channel that you may not be familiar with, or you may be familiar with. But I want to point this out really quick. So on one of PP's old channels, I want to shout out August and Rello for the one time. They touched on something that I felt like was pretty important, and I'm definitely gonna elaborate. Okay, irregardless to the past situations or whatever, you know, some people just don't want to be beefing with everybody. And listen, if you can not come together as a physical, but you can come together mentally, or generally speaking as a collective, hey, that is progress. Okay, so they touched on a pretty good topic today. Okay, the video was pretty short, but I want to elaborate on it, and I hope that they don't mind. Okay, so over here we always talk about how society, okay, the media, other countries, all nationalities, it's all about profitizing off of the African American dollar. As a collective, we will not be held down by no means. You understand? If we don't know how to do anything, we know how to get it out the mud, period, point blank. Okay. And we won't settle. Whatever we want, we're going to get. And, you know, I hate to say it, sometimes if that means that we just got to go take that, we'll do that as well. We don't really care about a price tag. As a matter of fact, some melanated Americans are the least savvy when it comes to budgeting and setting standards and guidelines, money management, finance control, financing management. A lot of melanated people aren't good at that simply because there has been a conditioning instilled, meaning that if you've went a time or ever can remember a time where you struggled and you weren't able to get what you wanted, or you watch your parents work hard and they couldn't get you what you thought that you wanted when you was younger, you have that in your subconscious that when I get older or when I grow up or when I'm able, I ain't never gonna be without. And that's just the let me get my hand out. That's just the mentality that we have. We walk in the store or we look online, we ain't really looking at the price tag, right? Now I do speak, I'm speaking for the majority. There's always that small handful that is knowledgeable about finances and do know how to, manage money and keep themselves on a budget and be strategic about how they spend and who they spend with. But I thought that August made a really good point, okay? So if you would, I want to go to this video and I want you guys to take a quick listen. I'm going to go ahead and put my banner out to cover my own buns, okay? But after we listen to what August has to say, I want to come back and elaborate. Can we do that? Let's do that.
A very, very popular brand, okay? Fashion Nova is an American fast fashion retail company. The company operates online and has 5 brick locations, okay? The company is known to utilize social media marketing, particularly, Instagram, models, celebrities, and other influencers and stuff like that. But I want to know, what really, was his aim? Like, what really was the, because this is the thing. Most of the Fashion Nova models, influencers, even the girls that are showcasing the, the clothes, the models, they are BBL girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm not body shaming any girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm not body shaming anybody that chooses to get surgery or anything like that. But what happened to the girls that don't, prefer surgery, that has those really curvy bodies and, they want to look cute in those Fashion Nova clothes as well. But as soon as they're shipped the clothes, they don't even look anything like the girl in the magazine, the Instagram, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it does a very big disservice to our community because it's like they're really pushing the girls to go and get surgery. And I don't think that that's something that I would want my little sister to want to go and do just to fit a Fashion Nova outfit. Now, I'm not sure, I don't want to down this brand in no type of way because shout out to Richard. This is a really big brand. You know what I'm saying? They have really big celebrities that really, they're endorsed Fashion Nova.
Now come on, August, with that heat. Okay, this is a good point and a good topic to kind of introduce Blog Hogging in the Midday Show. Okay, hopefully I have a perspective that will count and that I could put out to the audience. So we talk about a lot on the Midday Show, and a lot of times, we really get serious over here. I always try to incorporate the stuff that matters with the stuff that is. And let's just always keep in mind that the stuff that is doesn't always matter. But when you're talking about melanated money, okay, Black dollars, the economy, and melanated people, you're talking a massive influence on all brands, okay? Even some of the biggest brands like LV, aka Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Christian Dior, they all seem to somehow sway towards the urban fashion. Okay, some of the highest, labels for the rich. Back in the day, you wouldn't see a lot of melanated people wearing LV unless they were an entertainer or somebody that was rich. You would not see a lot of this going on back then because a lot of their fashion didn't fit us, right? Yes, there are some brand whores around here, okay? But we have talked about it on the Midday Show. Some of your highest franchises have sat down with melanated people or observed the urban melanated community and said, listen, these people spend money. I mean, there have been documentaries decades ago made about how after Black Wall Street, Black Americans especially are such a massive part of the economy, and how there are no spending limits, and how other races can profit off of our money. Okay. And so this is really a big deal, which is why I wanted to give big ups before I use the audio, because it makes for great conversation. Now, a lot of these small-minded people might not like this type of conversation, but it's definitely going to be some facts incorporated. So August had mentioned that Fashion Nova, right, which became pretty popular within the last 5 to 7 years, maybe, so to speak. They started off on places like IG. I mean, even if you're on Facebook or wherever, they'll just pop up, and it's pretty enticing, especially since the pandemic. People love to shop at home. And it's almost like some of these online stores have superseded your JCPenney's or your Nordstroms or stores like that you physically walk in, because you can just sit at home and they can grab your money by showing you a picture and making it look good on a couple of models. Okay. Now, we talked about this on the Midday Show many, 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 many times. If the Black American dollar was to pull away, it would have a major impact negatively on the economy, because all of your brands, even the highest brands to the lowest brands, up and coming brands that are striving to be a bigger brand, they all are watching you through social media. Okay. They're looking at your Instagram. They're seeing what you like. They're seeing if you like how you like to dress. Okay. And they're going to entice you. So they're not worried about what Susan or Becky is doing up in the hills. Okay. She's had stores like Macy's and different franchises for years that they have catered to. In this day, more so, it's all about what you like as a melanated person. Right. And for me, August mentioned about size. I don't believe that size matters. Now, he spoke about social media being an influence through engines like Fashion Nova to prompt women, especially melanated women, to want to look like these Instagram models, get the surgery, right? But don't forget, on all of these websites, they have a plus size section. Oh, they forgot about the meaty women. The big girls spend money too, maybe more. Okay. Because, it's just not there won't be any setting us aside as melanated people, no matter if we tall, short, fat, or skinny. And the people that target us to want to gain profit off of our hard-earned dollars, they know that. So they always have a plus size section. They have it on Lovely Wholesale. They have it on Shein. They have it on Fashion Nova. Okay, now when you get the shot, because it's from a foreign made company, and we can get into that. Okay, their sizing chart is not like yours. So you go on these websites on the internet and you spend $200-300 because, for one, it seems affordable, but we all know you get what you pay for. Right. So you get this stuff and it might not fit right around the hips, or, the seam is too short in the crease of the inside of the leg or something. So for years, it's been an epic fail. But Fashion Nova, who is founded by an Asian man residing in California. Now, let's see how woke y'all are. I hope y'all woke. It's a beautiful day. Okay. Come on in for the one time, right? We can multitask, we can listen and participate at the same time, right? A lot of people might argue that Fashion Nova is based in California. Yep, it is. But what you know about them Asians that live in Sacramento, them Asians that live in the burbs, bitch, in them $1 million homes in the burbs, they are rich, okay? So they have the money and the tools to be able to observe, okay, and then retch on back round there to the cell phone, call they peoples over in another country and say, look, I have an idea. You know, we got the dollars over here. I've been watching these Nijis. Yep, these urban Americans. Yep, and I'm gonna pay y'all such and such amount. Yep, it might be founded by an American Asian, but the labor is in that other country. Okay, so they are still employing and making sure that their people are secure and set by providing them with the jobs, okay, over in other countries like Asia, you know, even for PR, you know, they might use a black face, but how many, you know, black employees do they really have? And I can almost promise you that about 70% of the income, this is allegedly, I said almost, okay, from Fashion Nova is from black people. When you look at the fashion, it looks urban, it looks hip hop, it's sexy, okay? And so all of the brands are following this suit because they know that you're gonna buy it. They know how to entice you. I told a story a couple of weeks ago. I had a very big scare with a pay-to-pay engine that you may or may not know about, which is PayPal. Now, PayPal has been around for years. A lot of you may not know that PayPal is located in the Philippines. Of course, they have facilities in California and maybe even in Chicago. But listen, that's not where it's based at. Okay, so these certain engines are put in place so that you can trade or buy from other countries. Okay, but you don't know that they have access to all of your information. They call it public record, but why would other countries need your public record? Make that make sense. So I've been done said it. You've been being observed. Okay, and it's all about profiting off of you. I realized that places like PayPal and other pay-to-pay engines, one was located in the Philippines. NetSpend, that's located in South America. So, you know, when you start involving in all of these different things, you have no idea who you're giving your social security number to, giving your address to, you know, your license ID number to. Okay, so the privacy has already been invaded. It's too late now, right? But as a collective, which is why some people might be saying, well, why is she mentioning? Because I'm mentioning August because he brought up a good point and he prompted me to elaborate on this. Okay, this is the problem. We're so busy worried about who liking who and who liking that. We ain't liking, you know, we're not worried about liking. We're talking about black minds coming together and posing questions. What's going on here? That is a good question. As a melanated woman, okay, who's never bought from Fashion Nova. Now, I'm not knocking nobody that is bought from Fashion Nova. Do your thing, right? But look at all of the black-owned businesses that are out here. Do they get the promotion? You got black designers. As a matter of fact, we've already exposed, just like with Virgil Abloh, a lot of these bigger brands, these massive beast of companies, they have a black designer telling them, yeah, we like it like this. Yes, we like it like that. Yeah, make the collar this way. Throw these colors in there. It's just like Da Vinci and Picasso. There's going to always be a black mind telling you how to entice the black people. Understand that. So as a collective, right, when a young man comes out and say, you know, I'm curious about this Fashion Nova thing, then as a young woman, I'm going to come out and say, hey, I second that. Let's elaborate on that, because you got all of these black businesses, but they don't get the promotion and they don't have the marketing funds to be massive like these other mechanisms do. Okay. So he made a very good point. Yes, the media pushes, you must have surgery so that you can look like this. And then once you look like this, you can shop here and be one of them. when that is not the way. You're going to be who you are and you buy what fits you. You shouldn't give a damn about a brand or a name. Now, I speak, I got to speak diligently because I do have a lot of brands. But listen, a lot of them were gifts, okay? Been spoiled for a very long time, but I'm not going to willingly pass up small, striving, Black-owned businesses to go get banged over top of the head at Fashion Nova and look like 4,500 other bitches out here, okay? So here's a little verbiage about Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova. Let me play a little music. Y'all good out there? This ain't no touchy topic, is it? Maybe I should do a shout out really quick. Where my litlets at? Y'all scaring me out there. Okay. What we got going on here? Is that my SG? Shout out to SG. Much love, baby. Yep. And all the ladies in the room. We in here on a midday, and we just speaking the real for the one time. And I know some people don't like to hear that. That's too fucking bad. I'm gonna keep it real, okay? Yeah. I'm not done elaborating. We got some more to go.
A lot of celebrities are making a big bag and able to feed their families, all that. But let's think about the long-term effect of Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova could really mentally mess up our community because we can watch all of these girls. One day this company will be no more. One day nobody will give a crap about Fashion Nova. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine what your child will feel like if they went and got all of their surgery just to wear those clothes, and there's a new brand that comes out that actually accepts a regular body.
Now come on now, okay? Very good point. Hey, Coco, baby. Very good point. They're pushing this. You got to have a flat stomach, and your booty got to have it's got to, drag as long as a train, and your lips got to be pooched out. And then once you look like that, you come over here and buy from us, or we'll sell you something and you ain't going to look nothing like the motto is. So there's a massive, major influence on society, especially melanated society. And I'm proud that a young man can see that. Okay. These are the things that people don't like to talk about. Right? You're never looking, most people, I'm not talking to my ladies, they never looking at the big picture. They want to be a part of the in crowd, want to be a part of what's popular and be in the know without knowing shit. Okay, you don't know that you just passed up a Black business of whom these people are emulating, okay, copying off of. Right? And they make them in your size, your mama's size, and your great grandmama's size. Okay. But you're not going to patronize them. You're going to go right over here to Fashion Nova, get charged 3 times the amount, and look like 50 other people. Let's read a little background of Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova is the world's leading quick to market apparel and lifestyle brand. We are renowned for delivering the season's most wanted styles to millions of people worldwide, which earned us the title of #1 most searched fashion brand in Google since 2018. So they've been thriving for about 4 years now, okay? And it sounds like the world. They didn't say America. They said the world, which also lets you know about international trade and services, okay? As a Los Angeles-based company with 5 retail stores throughout Southern California, okay? And we know them Southern Californians is rich. Quit playing, okay? We sell collections for women, men, curves, and kids. Now, when they say curve, they speaking about the BBW, okay? We are a pop culture phenomenon, they say, reaching staggering social media followings of over 25 million, of which include celebrity fans and collaborators. Our name has been featured in songs because, as August said, they use these celebrities to entice you. You looking at Meg. If Meg can do it, bitch, you want to be like Meg, you like Meg's music, you're going to go shop at Fashion Nova because Meg said she does. When Meg probably don't even shop at Fashion Nova, she's getting paid a sponsorship to say that she does. Then you have people like Cardi B, Kylie Jenner, okay? It says there isn't a famous booty out there that hasn't touched Fashion Nova. Even the males, don't forget, Fashion Nova has a male section and a kids section. So they coming for all the coin, okay? They mentioned Tiger or Tigger, whatever the hell his name is, The Game, YG, City Girl, Sweetie, Offset. You'll hear Fashion Nova mentioned in the hottest chart top hits worldwide. Now, the problem with this is why didn't they mention somebody like Amy Schumer? Why didn't you mention somebody like Britney Spears? Right? So this lets you know that this is a target for urban melanin. Just like all of the other brands, everything revolves around melanin, and they're never going to admit that, which is why somebody like me is here. And shout out to August, like I said, to reiterate what's really going on here. This is like another breakthrough. They call it a phenomenon because it is. Fashion Nova is one of the leading companies, or the first successful companies to make millions and millions of dollars, okay, and start a chain through social media only. And they did it by using your celebrities. Then they go on to say what their mission is. It says, our team works around the clock, meaning watching you 24/7, to bring you the world's hottest styles, right? Hot styles, And we know that if it ain't, if the Nijis don't like it, then the style ain't hot, bitch. Okay, you better understand that. We forecast fashion trends before anyone else and introduce 1,000 plus new arrivals to our site every week, right? We listen to our customers and are always finding innovative ways to improve and deliver the most coveted styles at a moment's notice. Yep, because they watching you. Yep, but how many people work at Fashion Nova? Huh? Anybody that works at the plant or the warehouse where they make them? Nope, because it ain't in this country, okay? It's our top priority to ensure that our FN Fashion Nova community always feels confident and included. We revolutionized the fashion industry, they say, and dominated the market, they say, with their Fashion Nova and Fashion Nova Curve, Fashion Nova Men's, and more to come, Fashion Nova Kids online. They say we cater to anyone who has an affinity for fashion. Yeah, melanin, okay? Regardless of shape, right? Personal style or gender, we're here to fit everyone. Yep, or make the world be culture appropriate, okay? So the Fashion Nova is part of the reason why everybody looking like everybody, okay? Now, there is a man that founded, his name is Richard Sagayan, or Sagayan, okay, which is definitely an Asian name. Fashion Nova was founded in 2006 and been privately owned and operated by CEO Richard Sagayan, or Sagayan, okay, with a keen eye, they say he has. Sagayan was able to identify a missing part of the women's apparel market by bringing sexy clubwear and jeans for women to forefront of the affordable fashion industry. Sagayan said, we've revolutionized fashion by making our customers part of conversation from concept to delivery. He says we stay ahead of the fashion curve and the competition by engaging with our community every day to ensure we deliver what they need as fast as possible. Fashion Nova opened its first location in Panorama City, and the company has grown to include 5 stores across Southern California. In 2013, Sagayan launched the brand's online store, which has become its major identifiable presence and primary source for shoppers worldwide. Yep, y'all better read between the lines. And they said up and coming, so they got more. They do have a reason to brag because they did hit the Richter and break the mark with their marketing strategy. And culture vulturing, so to speak. But, shout out to all the celebrities who have allowed them to sponsor, to be a big influence. But you have to understand that this is a beast. This thing is a beast for sure. Okay. And in order, he says that he started off as a small privately owned company, right? So you have to have the money. You can have all the ideas. For instance, if I was a designer, I could come out here and tell you, yeah, I make jeans, right? But only you're gonna know. They wouldn't dare let it get out so that you could become the next Richard Shanghai or whatever the hell his name is. Okay. It's all about exposure. And if you're not one of them, you ain't getting it, bitch. They will allow you to sit alongside of them, and they take the credit while you do all the work. But they wouldn't dare let you come out with your own brand and be massively successful like one of them are. Okay. And so I'm just here to speak the real. Thumbs me up for the one time. Support Black business before you support anything. You understand me? We in here. Yes, we are. Thumb me up, y'all.
Oh, is it? You saucy.
So I got to shout out all the ladies for the one time. I hope y'all having a beautiful day, bitch. Okay. Yep, just a little knowledge, wisdom, and understanding going on for the one time. Yep. I just want to make it clear on this beautiful birthday of the bestie, bitch. Okay. I'm excited. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs me up. If you just entered the room, we just blog hogging with Loca on this midday. Now, we already, we talked about the other day, the chicken wing thing, right? I did forget to mention yesterday was Women's Day. I didn't learn it until I read the comments. Okay. In this day, they coming out with all kind of different holidays. You got Pizza Day, Women's Day, Nike Day, Hair Bow Day, Ball Day, bitch, Hoop Earrings Day. Girl, I can't keep up. Okay. But I may not be able to find the article just yet because it was some days ago. I'm surely going to look for it though, you guys. I'm going to look for it because I want to elaborate. What's up, Peanut? Where my rock at? Shout out to all the ladies in the room for the one time. So, I want to mention or elaborate on what we talked about with them chicken wings. Okay. We pointed out a couple of times all of this space talk, Metroverse talk, and all of that. Now, let me see if I could find the article so I can further explain. Illicit. Okay, they even got something called some damn National Cereal Day. Y'all think I'm playing? I couldn't make it up. Thank you, baby. I got a package, y'all. I'm always getting packages, bitch. Black owned business, bitch. I'm telling you, I better get into it. Yeah, I can't wait to get out here and get my package. And I got to go to the post office today, and it ain't even my birthday. Bitch, if I don't continue to shout you ladies out, now y'all ain't got nothing to do with this package at my door. But I'm just saying, I do support Black business because you're supposed to. Yes, ma'am. Look at this. National Cereal Day. The what? You mean the contribution to diabetes, heart failure, Uh-huh. Yup. Sugar, the sugar, kidney failure. Yup. Hypertension. Yup. Badass kids and dumb brains. Why in the hell would we be paying homage to National Fox cereal? Okay. I'm not trying to be a Rumpelstiltskin this midday, but they ain't gonna keep playing in our face. Okay. Shade Room, now I like you. Okay. But don't be sounding like one of them. I know some people love their cereals and stuff, but is it important? Do you eat cereal as an adult? I want to see how honest y'all are. Let me put the picture back up. How many grown folk we got around here that still eat Lucky Charms? I want to know. Here's your cereals on the screen. What cereal you done ate all your life? Now, mods, I want y'all to be on the lookout because anybody that say they still eating this shit in their 40s and 50s, block them, okay? Yup, and let me look for this article.
Illicit.
To Michelle. I'm just playing. I don't like y'all today. I ain't coming back out. Y'all know I'm just playing. Okay. But if you is still eating this cereal, shame on your bitch. Okay. That shit played out, right? They got, some of this stuff they don't even make no more because they know it was killing you. Okay. And they want you to pay homage to the cereals. And you sitting over having to go on dialysis in your adult life, and you're gonna pay homage? Bitch, no. We ain't going. We ain't going, okay? Now, I need to look for this. You better be eating some Raisin Bran, bitch. Some Honeys of Oats or something. I don't know what to tell you, okay? Damn it, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this article, so I'll just tell you about it, okay? They are saying that they're putting a Wingstop, and I could make this stuff up if I wanted to. Y'all heard? I think it was me and Peanut. We had to mention about how fire them lemon pepper Wingstop wings is, okay? Flats only, bitch. Flats only, okay? I ain't gonna block you, but I'm mad at you though. I ain't gonna block you if you still eat the cereals. Yeah, I'm mad at you though, because you know better. Okay. We talked about wings and Wingstop, wings and things. There is a difference. We said that Rick Ross owned Wingstops. We said it's something in there, something in that chicken. Something in that chicken. Okay, it's fire. I myself overcame the addiction. Bitch, I was addicted. I'm talking about every 3 days, 3 times a week. I needed me some of that Wingstop, and I'm still a little upset about that, But when they start mentioning a Wingstop in space, you know that there's more to it. Yes, I found it. And let's look at this so y'all don't think that I'm lying. Thumb me up for the one time. Feel free to support the channel. I already threatened y'all I ain't coming back out. I was going to, but I done found out y'all still eating cereals and shit, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. Wait a minute, they said Wingstop files trademark to sell chicken wings in the metaverse. Metaverse? Now we know it's real. We know there's an omniverse. We know there are several universes. We know there are many planets, many moons, and a few suns. We know all of that. But chicken in space? Well, at least there'll be some goodies in the virtual world, they say. Wingstop has reportedly filed a multi-class trademark. See, they want you Nijis to go to a certain particular part up in space. And they want to get you addicted to the chicken. Okay, you gotta watch them. Okay, it says trademark to sell its iconic chicken wings up in the metaverse. up in the metaverse. It says, according to Black Business Insider, the chicken wing chain joined the likes of McDonald's and Panera Bread by filing trademark applications to enter the metaverse to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office on February 25th. Insider spoke with a spokesperson from Wingstop who noted that the company couldn't comment on the details of the metaverse move. So they put it out there, but they can't elaborate, pretty much is what they're saying. But we ain't stupid, okay? We ain't stupid. What is all of this about? There's a deeper message involved, y'all. And so for the ones, when I come out here and I just blast this stuff and come out and say this stuff, I don't want to hear I'm crazy, okay? Because I'm showing you the article that's backing all of this up. Everything that we talk about is for a reason, okay? It might not happen in your lifetime. It might not happen in my lifetime, but there's something going on, okay? And they serious about this metaverse stuff, right? And it also just happens to be going on right around the time that there could be a possible WW3 going on. Okay, so y'all better wake up. I'm here to help you do that. Okay. Let's look at what's going on with Nike, Aniji's favorite shoe. Okay. How many of you all were around back in the summer when I had reacted to one of my favorite people on YouTube called Trey Gang? He is the king of the Kanika Jenkins sector. Shout out to Trey Gang up in there, bitch. Okay, that's my Need You for Life. If you didn't know, he came out and he did an exquisite video about the old Roman mythological goddess named Nike. Nike was an actual Roman goddess back in mythological timing. Hey, sugar baby. Yes. And let me tell you, it's a real thing. Okay. These spirits are real. The enticement is real. And nothing new under the sun. You better know if they have introduced it to us, it's for a reason. There was a white Roman goddess named Nike, and that's our favorite shoe. Okay. So it's a big deal. There's always an underlying issue to these things, a deeper meaning to these things. You just have to have discernment enough to put the pieces together and pull it out. Okay. As a matter of fact, we talked about the Roman goddess Nike and did a reaction right around the time where Little Nas X had came out with those demonic Air Maxes with the drops of blood and the 666 on them. Flame it up if you remember that. I can't make this shut up. Okay. It says Nike reduces amounts of products sold in Foot Locker stores. The streets are talking, says the Shade Room. And there has been a lot of commotion coming from the sneaker community. When it comes to securing the latest Nike releases, options are becoming limited as Nike has removed some of its products from Foot Locker. And you know what? They ain't lying, because Foot Locker ain't nothing like it used to be. I mean, now you got to go pretty much online, okay? Or go to the Nike website, or maybe Champs, or, go to the mall. I don't know, but Foot Locker ain't nothing like it used to be, okay? It says that according to the recent reports from Forbes magazine, the shift was predicted to happen last year. In 2021, 70% of Foot Locker's sales were in Nike products, says the retailer in its 2021 public filings. This year will account for 60% of its merchandise purchases, okay? Although folks think Nike is walking away completely from Foot Locker, we're here to report that isn't true. So they have pulled some of their products out. Foot Locker will continue to sell Nike products, representing as much as 55% of its merchandise purchase in the coming year. A Foot Locker representative released a statement to Forbes saying that, they haven't quit, but they have removed some products. That's crazy, y'all. Okay. I don't know. It's pretty much like herding the sheep. They just going to push you to another store, but Nike ain't going nowhere because there's a spirit involved. Okay, so don't let them fool you. If Nike was going anywhere, then they wouldn't be using celebrities or so-called celebrities like that little young demon named Nas X, okay, to push the narrative of the demonic contributions that he added to the Nike brand. And so I get really uncomfortable when they start talking about Nike, and when you really start digging around, because I don't know if it's one person in this chat that don't got a Nike tennis shoe in their closet. If you ain't got the Nike tennis shoe, you got the slides or the jacket. Quit playing with yourself. Flame it up if I'm telling the truth about you, okay? Because I know I do. I'm gonna be donating some Nikes, Timberlands, and all of that come the 19th. So listen, y'all, go subscribe or go request to follow me on Instagram, because we got some good things coming for our first donation premiere, okay? Last but not least, okay, because we almost an hour in, and I want to touch on this. I did see another article. Now, if you just looked up, you would have seen Kim Kardashian dressed in yellow tape. As a matter of fact, she has done promotion for the major brand called Balenciaga, which is another foreign brand, okay, but very popular because of melanated people making it that way. There's another article as well of another celebrity that was dressed up in the yellow tape, but of course I'm probably not going to be able to find it. Balenciaga and yellow tape. Why is that? Who in their right mind, no matter how big the brand is or how much you love Balenciaga, why in the world would you want to be dressed up in yellow tape? Right? But if you look at Kim K, she's got the bag. She's got her entire body surrounded by yellow tape. Now, I believe it was the Neighborhood Talk, okay? They did a little article on Kim K and how uncomfortable she was. But this is all about narratives being spent. Let's take a look. So you see them taping her all up, getting her ready. Okay, and then on the Neighborhood Talk, you'll see just how damn uncomfortable she was. Then we also have Hazel Baby. Okay, now I think one of the Love and Hip Hop seasons, right? But even she's dressed up in the yellow tape. So when you see a trend like this going on, Sugar say she like New Balance. Okay, they ain't never going out of style. And I don't think there was a New Balance spirit out there years ago either, Sugar. Okay, so you might be safe with the New Balance. But look at this yellow tape, y'all. Why is all the celebrities dressing up in the yellow tape? You got Hazel Lee, okay? You got Kim K, and next thing you know, it'll be Beyonce in the yellow tape, which means a deeper meaning. Now, what do you know about yellow tape? The first thing that comes to your mind when you see the yellow tape is danger, caution, halt, murder, okay? And so here we are. You do the math. Look at this. Now, a lot of you might be saying, okay, so it's just fashion. No, the fuck it's not. Okay? There's a deeper meaning involved. And so we all better beware as to what that deeper meaning could possibly be. You just don't know with these entertainers. Another quick little subject that comes to mind before we get up out of here, right? Speaking of food. How many of y'all are familiar with good old Michelinas? Here's one right here. The fettuccine Alfredo with chicken and broccoli. I mean, you want to talk about struggle meal, okay? Now, where you can go get some noodles, some broccoli, some chicken, and some cheese for $1. All across the border, bitch, okay? These things don't cost but $1, right? And here the shade room is, they giving them big ups. They said, what's your favorite to-go struggle meal when you was down in the trenches, bitch? and Michelina was clutch for your boy, okay? So this is how easy, you know, I'm talking about just looking back. When you look back, oh, I got some shout outs to do. I see y'all. Come through with the come through inch. Shout out to Miss Jackie. Much love, Miss Jackie. Much love, Miguel. Much love, Renee. I see y'all and I appreciate. Okay, I guess I'll come back later on. All right, I'm gonna come back later on. Okay, y'all got me. Y'all got me. All right. Okay. I guess I come back. So, Michelina, you know, we might have to all get together and whoop Michelina's ass. Because now that I'm thinking about it, Day, they probably done put the hoodoo on us with Michelina. It ain't nothing but $1. Okay, you think you getting a gourmet meal, bitch, and you got turn around and get spleen cancer later on. All from this old butch-faced lady. Okay? She got strong features, Michelina does. Yeah, but every Niji done had a box or two of her product in the refrigerator for the struggle times, the hard times. Michelle, you put a little salt, pepper. Don't get no bouillon. Little salt, pepper, bitch. You might even add a little extra of your own cheese around there. Okay? Yeah. And ain't no telling what she done did to the people. Ain't no telling what she done did to the people. We should all get together and file a damn class action against Michelina. Take that shit to a bio lab and see what's really in there. You think you eating noodles and bitch? Ain't no telling what that is. Okay? Ain't no telling. Thumb me up for the one time on this midday. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up so I can come back with my other video before I go celebrate my bestie's birthday for the one time. Y'all know what to do. If the sun ain't out where you are, please be the sun. You have the power to do that because it's a beautiful midday. And bitch, we ain't gonna have it no other way. And y'all know they hate that. Follow me on Loca the Code. It's on IG. Thumbs me up before you exit the room. Enjoy this beautiful Thursday midday and meet me on the main thing. Until next time, I fucking love y'all. Shout out to my moms. And bitch, you know I'm a holler.